Last week I put 6 predictions on a board and promised I'd grade every single one after Marvel's Hall H panel was done. Let's see how I did, starting with the 2 announcements I didn't have on the board at all. Marvel opened with Ryan Gosling. He's playing Johnny Blaze the Ghost Rider in a brand new movie for the big screen, with Sean Levy directing. No title yet, and all Marvel would commit to is 2028. Then Ryan Coogler came out for Black Panther 3, and this one is worth getting right. David Johnson is playing T'Challa and Nakia's son, the boy you met at the end of Wakanda Forever, all grown up and taking the mantle. This isn't a recast. Coogler is shooting it on large format film, which the MCU hasn't done since it went all digital back in 2013. That one lands December 15th, 2028. Neither of these was on my board. Which one got you more excited? This is the one I got asked about the most. I said a trailer that big leaks in minutes and that it would find its way online. Now, the official trailer dropped Monday the 20th, hours after I finished recording that video. So I was right before I even hit publish. But Marvel then showed completely different footage in Hall H on Saturday, and they kept that one off the internet on purpose. Old school, in the room only. It leaked anyway, within the hour, filmed right off the screen. Marvel still hasn't posted that one, but I would say there's a very good chance that we'll see it in front of Spider-Man Brand New Day when it hits theaters. I said the X-Men cast reveal could blow the doors off Hall H, and I stamped every name on that list as a rumor. Adam Driver, Cooper Hoffman, Bill Skarsgård, none of them were announced. There was no X-Men casting news at all. Popverse had a story written and ready to publish, and they never got to use it. Remember when director Jake Schreier said most of those rumors, quote, "don't come from our room"? He was telling the truth. The only X-Men on that stage were James Marsden, Rebecca Romijn, and Kelsey Grammer, teasing their Doomsday cameos. I called this one the mystery. Sony had confirmed a Comic-Con panel for Spider-Man Brand New Day, but never announced when, and I floated the idea that they might crash Marvel's Saturday night. John Bernthal walked out during Marvel's panel to introduce footage of Spidey and Punisher going at the Hulk, and composer Michael Giacchino premiered an extended web-swinging clip at a totally separate panel. So Spider-Man was everywhere except the one place the schedule pointed to. Tom Holland and Zendaya never made it to San Diego either. They were at the premiere on Monday instead. I'll call that one half right, and Spider-Man Brand New Day swings into theaters this Friday. 2 quick ones I got right. First, the tickets. I said Doomsday tickets would go on sale the 20th on Disney's new Infinity Vision screens, with a 165-minute runtime, and every piece of that held up. Second, and this is the one almost nobody was talking about, I predicted Marvel would use Hall H to sell the Endgame Encore re-release. They played a trailer for it right there in the panel with new footage built to set up Doomsday. It will be back in theaters on September 25th. I covered the original Endgame run in person back in my red carpet days, so I'll admit I've got a soft spot for this one. Will you be going back to catch it in theaters? So what about DC? I said DC Studios would skip Hall H entirely and play the long game, and that's what happened. No movie panel, they put the Lanterns and Clayface trailers straight online instead. What I didn't see coming was the ambush. Clayface director James Watkins and star Tom Rhys-Harries crashed Jim Lee's comic panel with a surprise segment and ran it 20 minutes over. Apparently the body horror material was rough enough that James Gunn had to look away. Clayface hits theaters on October 23rd. Honestly, I think that's a better story than the actual panel. So that's the scorecard. 5 clean calls and 1 I only got half right. Then 2 enormous reveals I never had on the board. Which is Comic-Con for you? Which one has you the most excited? Every article is linked below, so go give them a read. I'm Nate Best, co-founder of comicbookmovie.com, your home for superhero news that's created by fans for fans.